What's going on, guys? Alex here in Scarborough, Toronto, where I was not born and raised. Man, it's another chilly one on this last Monday of November. I think we're the 27th. And I just got off, not this bus, but 995 here at Kennedy Road in Ellesmere. Yeah, I think that's the bus I just got off, but it's been stalling there for a while. But it is partly cloudy and sunny, and yes, we did get some snow, but it was just snow squalls. I didn't think. I mean, I wasn't even expecting it to accumulate this whole time, but I think we're expecting a bit more later. So, Toronto and parts of the GTA have been untouched from other snowfalls Ontario has seen. But maybe later this week. So anyway, we were walking south along the east side of Kennedy Road here in the Dorset Park neighborhood. This is a very busy street here, filled with commercial vehicles and, of course, buses, as 8 to 10 bus routes run along Kennedy Road. I'll get to that in a couple of minutes. The last time I filmed a walking video on this part of Kennedy was back in April of 2022. I walked north, so that's the other direction. And this street here, it's just nothing but commercial properties, shops, furniture stores even, along a road. And you got a 2001 audio video on the right. But this street has got everything here. And of course, you know, you're in Scarborough, of course you're going to see a lot of multicultural restaurants from like Middle Eastern, Chinese, Korean, wherever. This is like the melting pot of Toronto and probably all of Canada. Man, I am wearing a freaking light jacket, even though it's like 3 degrees Celsius. Feels like -3. I'm gonna have to start wearing the big ass winter jacket as things get much colder as we're almost heading into the very end of the year. And you can see here the red lane is for buses only. So just half a block east of here is a now abandoned Line 3 Scarborough RT corridor. I don't really need to explain all of that to you. But Line 3 closed back in July because of a derailment. It had already planned to close this year. The original closing date was last Sunday, November the 19th. But obviously, the derailments in July, they just decided to close it early. Again, I'm not gonna. Again, you guys may probably know the story. I don't really have to explain it. Or you can at least, for all you newbies out there, just go and Google it, my man. I don't know why I said it like that. But yeah, the corridor now sits abandoned. So now we got 8 important bus routes that terminated at Scarborough Town Centre Station that terminate now at Kennedy Station, and that's to improve bus service in Scarborough, make it more frequent. So bus routes, well, buses heading northbound, they head north on Kennedy Road and southbound on Midland Avenue. They run express between Kennedy and Scarborough Centre stations. So again, it's a very long story. especially now that the people of Scarborough have to endure all this shit. Even for me, I mean, I don't live here, but I go to school, so every month or like every week, I've been just analyzing how it's affecting, like, you know, ridership, layovers, and on-time performances. Though TTC does promise to improve a lot of that in the 2024 annual service plan, which they did a very good job on, as they're now going to implement changes that should have been done before Line 3 even closed. So here's one of the 8 bus routes. That was the 129, and then we got the 939. So now long-ass bus routes like the 129 and 939, they get like they go for like another several kilometers. So it's probably makes it for a tiring shift for operators, right? But it was necessary to serve customers' needs. But obviously, you know, operators had to be consulted on that too, because, you know, they're the ones that'll feel the mental, physical effects. Because, you know, you're driving a long-ass route. I gotta ask my uncle that because he used to be a bus driver out of Arrow and Eglinton divisions. I know he's done like the busier routes like the 43 Kennedy, 35 Jane. But he doesn't like talking about that because almost every bus driver has to go with the same shit he dealt with. Like traffic, disruptive customers. It's not an easy job. But I'm glad there's people out there that enjoy doing that. But everything is just unpredictable for the TTC. Some things you have to blame, some things you can't. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, as a transit enthusiast, I mean, I've always loved riding public transit, but there are times where the TTC just pisses me off. Especially when it comes to the lack of communication when there's a service disruption, which they've already dealt with in the ASP. Anyway, none of that. And there's the 43 local coming up. Again, there's like 40 of these freaking furniture stores. There's just so many. And I don't know, I think I might stay on this side for the entirety just because it's more interesting. Look, you gotta hand out computers. It's got a thumbnail here. And you got another 43 behind that's heading to Scarborough Center Station. This is like 80% Novas. When I was growing up, it was like all Orions. You know, with the badass Detroit diesel engines that we all used to foam over. And yesterday I had a very fun day. I hung out with like 12 people. Well, it just progressed as the day went by. I met up with a lot of YouTubers whom I'm subscribed to and I've known before. Yeah, we went to the Santa Claus parade. Oh my god, I can't name names a lot because it's just... there were just so many people. Maybe if you guys saw the video I posted, well, it's not posted yet, but by the time you do see this, it will be. But yeah, we went to the Santa Claus parade. We met up with Johnny Strides, the Ken Continuum, both very well-known YouTubers that make walking videos and you know, just you know, and also like ride videos as well on transit. See, look, full Line 3 bus replacement service starts November the 19th. Well, that was 8 days ago. There's a pet store here. But man, it was epic. the streamers coming together, and then we all walked. It was a party of 12 people, including myself, and almost all of us. We were all filming our own perspectives. Like Johnny and Ken, this one other guy, was live streaming along with Henry, but we didn't realize that Henry dipped on us because he just went to the Bathurst subway station and just went down to St. Lawrence Market where the end of the parade was, where we all kept going to Christie Pitts. Well, we said our goodbyes to Johnny and Ken, and I wanted to get something to eat because I was freaking cold. So I got myself a Tim Hortons hot chocolate. I don't think I've had a hot chocolate from Timmy's before, and it was really good. I never really liked hot chocolate growing up, but it's a very good drink to soothe into in in cold weather. And I also got the chocolate lava cookie, and in fact, I gotta say though, this is the best Tim Hortons cookie I have ever had. Like you got the gooey filling in there, the chocolate lava as they call it. Man, it was freaking good. I loved it. And then we all decided to walk to Yonge and Bloor. And I think the only person that was streaming at that time was Liam from Epic Nation HD. It was, again, if you guys are watching this, it was great meeting all of you yesterday. I had a blast with y'all. But then one scary thing kind of happened at the end when me and Yahya all said our goodbyes. And it was actually when Liam was about to close up the stream that he just did. So me and Yahya, we said goodbye to Liam and 2-3 friends. We were going inside the Hudson's Bay Center, and then this black guy. As soon as me and Yahya went inside, we heard him say, "Don't film me." I'm not gonna say it because Anyway, the N-word, because he's black. This guy with his dog. He just said, "Don't film me," and he was like being a bit passive aggressive. And I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Because, like most streamers, they put their phones on the gimbal, right? For me, I didn't. And I wasn't filming at the time myself, so I was exempt. However, as me and Yahya just went on our way, went to the second set of doors and into the retail concourse, freaking guy and his dog, he was like, "Hey, tell your friends to not fucking film me. I didn't give you permission to fucking film me." And at that point, he started following us. I was like, go, get the fuck on. As we were as he and I, Yahya and I, we were just speed walking into the subway station. The guy kept hollering at us. It's like, "Hey, come here, I'm talking to you." But I didn't say a word to him, which is a good thing. I probably would have, because I was very close to saying, "Hey, can you leave me the fuck alone?" Jesus Christ, oh my god, we were fucking scared. We could have been fucking attacked or jumped on. We didn't do anything to you, but he did notice that we were saying goodbye to them. But still, mind your own fucking business next time, dude. Stop trying to give us trouble. Again, we just ignored him. We just kept walking in, but we lost him because as soon as we entered the station, he and his that idiot and his dog, they didn't go inside. So thank God we lost them. I was fucking scared. I was ready to say, can you just leave us alone? We're not doing anything to you. Again, mind your own fucking business, for Christ's sake. And as I mentioned before, you don't need permission to film someone because you're in public, right? Because again, we were on a public street. And someone had the fucking audacity to give us some shit. Luckily, I wasn't filming at the time. Otherwise, I would have been, like, impacted the fuck out. Again, another furniture store here. It never ends. But yeah, that was a bit terrifying. What's worse is that the guy fucking followed us. See, that's the thing too. When you're filming, if you're a videographer like me, you go all over the fucking place. You know, we're filming, right? Sorry, I mean, I'm rambling on because, you know, it's just fucking sign of the times, man. It's just, I can't understand. This is why, as I mentioned, as I've been saying for past 2 years, I've been making videos. The world is absolutely fucked up. It's full of people that don't know anything. They don't know the rules or whatever shit they encounter. Like, some people, this is why I hate people sometimes. Like, equal, right? Like, people can be so stupid. They don't have, like they have no fucking clue what they're thinking. Like, they're going on in their head. But sure, like, yeah, sure, like, people may think, okay, that one's probably on drugs. No, that guy wasn't fucking high on drugs or anything. He was just, like, agitated. But at the same time, we didn't do anything wrong. So why the hell was he following us into the goddamn station? Right? So that was a bit of a terrifying experience, but luckily, we went down to the Line 2 platform. The train was right there. Like, man, that was fucking scary. Another thing too, probably for all you guys out there that don't know anything about public photography, maybe go check out these First Amendment auditors. Or even just read the Canadian Charter of Rights, right? We have our we have our chartered rights to express ourselves. Like, this is this is our freedom. Thank God we live in a good country where we have the freedom to express ourselves and do whatever the hell we want in public, especially. Yeah, but that guy was a putz. He was an idiot. Asshole. Oh man, now my hands are getting cold. Yeah, sorry again for the rant, but I had to get into it because it's just a problem. It's a problem with fucking society, right? You never know who's gonna follow you or give you shit just because you're exercising your chartered rights and you're not even doing anything wrong, right? It's the other person that might get in trouble because he didn't threaten to hurt us or anything. All he said was, like, don't fucking film me. And then he's like telling me and Yahya, like, tell your friend to stop filming, but he just kept following us. He wouldn't mind his own fucking business. Like, fuck all these people, man. Honestly. Like, get a fucking grip. Or don't leave your home. Just say, like, fuck. Just say fucking put in your bedroom or whatever the fuck space you have. Those are the people I have no respect for. Right? But if you're gonna be, like, nice to me, like okay, I don't want to be, sorry, like keep doing what you're doing, but I don't really want to be filmed. Fine, I'll respect your request. I'll point the camera away, even though you're in public. But if you're gonna be an asshole about it, then I won't have your fucking respect. It's that simple, guys. Right? Respect is earned, not given. If you want my respect, then you make sure you better respect me. If not, then I'll be an asshole towards you. End of talk about this a lot of times, and again, not to be negative, because sometimes I am expert at complaining. You guys all know me. Last man's bat boy. Who's better? Nobody. Went out of it was just in the news that it just went out of freaking bankruptcy. And some guys were freaking out at the Whitby location. Thanks to Last Man and his family members. Rest in peace, by the way. They started this whole business, but unfortunately, it'll be no more. I had completely forgotten that there's a store right here. Then we're coming up to Lawrence Avenue East. And my only way of getting back to the subway is by taking the 43. So I'm gonna have to cross over to the other side. And I'm gonna probably grab something to eat, maybe a beef patty at Kennedy Station. But the only thing is, I can't stand the owner of that shop there. She just gives us a hard time. She's not nice. She's like, I just can't stand her. And yes, there's my bus. Alright guys, so as we're crossing over to the other side of Kennedy, we're gonna wrap things up here. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor guys, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for reviews, check out my reviews as well. Again, it was great meeting all of you guys yesterday. We should definitely do something like that again. Stay warm, stay safe, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Joyeux Noel. You know all that shit, you already know what it is. And just be safe out there and don't take anything for granted. Like no bullshit, no nothing. Alright, it's gonna come up once the light changes here. Anyway guys, take care and peace out. Bye bye.